Before he enters the world of sweat, pain, and gain, NFL draft hopeful Jason Slowey begins his day here in a small house next to the Western Oregon campus that he shares with a few roommates and his dog Maisie. It's a place of comfort where he is surrounded by memories.
Yeah, that's my junior year when we won a conference. Ryan Folsom running the ball behind me. That one there, the top one, I scored a touchdown against. That was our first playoff game my junior year against Milwaukee.
After a little more reminiscing, it was time for Slowey to get ready for his workout, and that meant supplements.
It's not a big deal. This is the best way to think of it: Gatorade with creatine in it. And so you drink that while you work out, keeps your energy going a little bit, and you get the creatine. Because the thing is, when you're lifting, your body absorbs things like really rapidly because your body's at work.
From his home, it's a short walk over to campus. But before hitting the weights, Slowey gives me a tour of the new Western Oregon football facilities.
I mean, this is just a whole other world. Our coaches said it's better than the one at Portland State. I've seen the one at Oregon State. It's better than the one at Oregon State. I mean, obviously it doesn't hold a candle to the Ducks.
And now onto the weight room, where Jason checks in with the trainer to get his daily schedule.
All right.
Then goes through a lengthy pre-workout stretch before the heavy lifting. Right now, Slowey is one of the strongest offensive linemen in the draft. But entering college, workouts were actually his weakness.
I didn't want to do it because I was the worst at it. Like our first day we did the 225 test. I think I did it 3 times. Yeah, embarrassing. It's hard for a lot of people to start something when they're not good at it. Because that's why a lot of people quit things, because they start it and they're bad and they're done. But you can get past that.
You got to be explosive. So you realize the weight room was his next ticket because he didn't come in the biggest guy at all. And all of a sudden, to see guys ahead of him, he really, really wanted to play. And that the burning desire was what separated him.
So his workouts went from being the reason he didn't play Division I football to being the reason why he is an NFL prospect. As for working his way into the eyes of scouts from a small school, Slowey says there weren't that many disadvantages. But there was one that stood out when he visited an NFL facility.
I was in San Francisco. They're like, why do you only weigh 300 pounds? You know, some people are going to say only 300 pounds, but I mean, they want you, 315, 320, stuff like that. And I was like, we can't afford to have meals prepared for us by the school. I'm like, so we get done with practice, go home, and you got to, throw something together, and you got to learn to cook when you come here. You can't just make ramen every day.
This daily grind and routine is going to continue as long as Jason plays football, except for the whole cooking thing. Usually the NFL teams will take care of that for you.